Eli was born in the slums of New York City, a place where larceny and murder are as common as really big hair. For a child growing up in these lawless social depravity, there were only two possible career choices, cadaver or ghetto badass. Eli chose the latter. It became clear to those around him that he was going to be something special in the criminal underworld when, aged just 9, he ran his first protection racket at his school. Eli quickly became the uncontested local crime lord, ruling his den of inequity with an iron fist. Within a few years, Eli was rightly regarded to be the unofficial king of New York City. Eli has all the cronies down at City Hall in his pocket. That was until one fateful day. The mayor spilled coffee on Eli's prize cream suit. Eli blew his top, and then proceeded to blow the top off the mayor. Even Eli couldn't cover up this one, and has been forced to retreat into the murky shadows of the underworld, as his criminal organization has been exposed to an intense federal investigation. Well, at least he's still chipper about it. We got the suit clean. So we got a lot of changes here to the base. Got the secret entrance set up. I got an extra room here, which has been surprisingly effective. I know this looks kind of ridiculous me saying these guys here, but bear with me. Yeah, it's... people always stop here first, and I'm going to put another one in later. And definitely change the interior. So I went with the long, winding hallway bit here, which does bottleneck things. And I may just switch it up. It's not hard to fix for me, though, because I can just put a room out this way as a new hallway, and then just tear down everything and start over.
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed!
But this has been pretty useful. The only reason why I have to rebuild this, as you can see, is I had soldiers come in earlier, and they shoot everything. And most of the building is pretty much... this base is all built out. I even made this a dead end here. This used to all be a loop, but I figured, you know, I don't want people... if you're going to come in and bother me walking this way, I don't want you to be able to walk all the way over here. This does have caused a problem where people can funnel out this way and start destroying the lockers, but this is also why I put in redundant lockers here, just so they focus their attention here. They may wander this way and then turn it back. So far, I haven't had any problems with, like, Jet Chan getting too far in.
Warning! High security door breached. Depot now stocks new objects.
Alright. So we didn't lose the cryonics, the cryogenic chamber. Definitely got some new items, too. Let's see. Where were they? Oh, this one is totally new to me. I love it. An automat. Which, you know, I don't think in my life I've ever seen an automat. These vending machines for sure, but this is like slightly different. It's pretty cool. It's technically better than the salad bar. So obviously I had to put one in. Man, you got a nice lot of selection here. Look at that. Burgers, bananas, all kinds of pies. What else did I unlock? I know I got something else new. Can't quite remember, sadly. Oh well, I'm sure it'll come back to me. I think it was a new trap, but I don't quite remember what. Let's see. Anything here look too different from last time? No. It doesn't matter. Laboratory does have 3 new devices. The AI supercomputer, environmental chamber, and the greenhouse. Oh, right, the greenhouse. I got, it was out here. We got the Venus man trap, which actually would be kind of cool here, I think.
Object has been ordered.
Doing pretty good money-wise. I still got people out in the field. Everyone looking good. Found this to be a good ratio. 3 grunts right now with with one Playboy, and that seems to keep the heat at least within the first 2 pips here. I've had, not too long ago, a giant random spike of heat with, like, I think it was Europe and Russia. It was very obnoxious. It's just, like, literally out of nowhere. So, these things can't be helped, I think. I think they're just something to keep you from, like, bottlenecking the game. And, not bottlenecking, but, like, from just cheesing the game too much. Let's see. We have an abundant amount of power, but it's... You can see we're actively using a lot. I do have a false base set up with this neat little trap here. You walk in, and this thing can just electrocute anybody with a generator in the back. And you can see I do plan on expanding it, but I'm not going to be too worried about that just yet. Science-wise, we do got some things here. Honestly, we've got so many things, and it needs and there's just multiple possibilities, like with... Oh, one of them had multiple possibilities. Honestly, I'm just going to pay for it at this point. I'm too tired to care. There's a lot more I want to get done. And I do want to complete this game. I want to get an ending finally. Speaking of completion...
Security door bypassed.
Ooh. Might lose some people here. If I can get this quick enough. Alright. Where is she? Oh, okay. She is in the world, I think. I was actually going to comment on this. No, that's an infiltrator. This place is great, too. People keep coming around here all the time and just trying to use these rooms. I might build another little village off to the corner. The Marina. Now, she's been a pain in our side since the first island. However, I thought we needed a mission for this. But apparently, oops, we can take care of her. All we have to do is capture her, strap her into an infirmary chair, which I most certainly do have.
Warning, high security door breached.
Oh boy, I'm gonna lose a
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
Anyway. Hopefully the poison traps will kind of help. I don't think so. What I think is going to end up happening is I'm just going to have to throw a ton of minions at her. Which is fine. That's what minions are for. They have to further my agenda, remember? We got some missions here. We need to steal the Codex of Knowledge. It'll take a while, and it's pretty difficult. And bribe a mercenary scientist, which won't take as long, and it's not as difficult. But we need to do
Warning,
both.
high security door breached.
And supposedly there's a mercenary scientist in every region. So that'd be kind of neat. I'd like to see maybe if they change that up. Like, are there easier ones? Is there funnier sounding ones? I don't think it ultimately makes a difference, but I do need to do some research on the side. And right now, I just got scientists in order to finish up on some lab work. Let's see. Should I put some cryonic bays in here? I feel like I should just move some of these over. Like, 3 here, 1 here.
Object will be moved shortly.
I'm just gonna move a bunch of these out in the back, out over here. Can't do those.
Object move order confirmed. Object will be moved shortly.
We can research this. Ooh, nifty. Alright. Let's just get all of these set up for... Okay. Let's go set up for
Intruder alert.
experimentation.
Security door bypassed.
It's kind of silly. You can only do one at a time, so it takes a while. All right. Oh, I need one more. You. I think
Object
that's
move
fine, though.
order confirmed.
I'm not fretting over that. And in here, cryogenic chamber. It is small, and I think I overdid it. I should have just had one
Object purchase order confirmed.
like small row here. I don't think I need too many.
Object has been ordered.
But we'll see. We'll see how actively used these things get. There is a reason why I let this middle space open.
Warning, high security door breached.
And that'll be for when I actually use my little volcano area here. But that's for later. Right now, let me check where Marina is. Oh, let me see how my people are too. Seems fine. Should be stealing, yeah. Where is she? It's amazing. This island is so big, she just wanders. Oh, wait, did I actually miss her back in the world map?
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
Okay. She's not inside. Oh, she's hanging out with this crew. It's a really international group going on here. Oh my gosh. That's fine. Pretty much almost stacked with soldiers.
Warning, high security door breached.
And I don't have enough traps really set up for her, but goddamn, I do want to get her 96 strength and endurance. This is going to be a tricky one to get. It is tempting to round up a bunch of minions with my henchmen and sick them on her. I think Eli's technically the best one for her, because all these other abilities I don't think really affect her much. Like, what does poison perfume do? Oh, interesting. Okay, so it does do endurance. The problem is, her health does go down, but she ends up just getting knocked out. So if I focused on knockouts, that would be fine. She's so deadly. Well, I'm not going to run to her. I'm going to wait for her to come in. I'm debating if I want to send out some scientists right now to do some preliminary plotting for me. I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, hold on. Should I bring out 8? No, I'm going to do 6. I'll just do 3 a region. Or a 2 a region. There we go. It'll cut down on our research time, but that's okay. We're not exactly, like, stressing over getting some super new loot. I mean, it's always cool, but not as big and helpful right now. Are they still dicking around here? This thing is, these are too effective. I don't know why they're so distracted by this. I'm debating also putting bees in here. In this case, just endurance bees. Just put a row at them. Have a door here with a maybe like door with a laser here. Sensors on each side, that way like there's just 2 ways that can trigger them all, and the idea being the bees would just all activate at once and it would just knock people out, which could be obnoxious, but it's not killing them. And knocked out individuals can be just carried over. Oh, we got the plant. Ah, okay. So it does need to be triggered by something. All right.
New objects are available for purchase.
The brainwasher. Huh. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, this is awesome. Just endurance. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, first off, let's see.
Object purchase order confirmed.
Let's put these two down, because they're cheap and simple, and put these there. How are these guys doing? Oh, they're not hanging out anymore. He's gone on to do his thing. Ah, there she is. She's just leaving. There's no way I could take her out, though. Not on this short of notice. Next time, though. Next time.
Depot now stocks new objects.
Auto surgeon. Ooh, I'm getting all this cool stuff. Alright.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
Oh, it's like the same size, too. Okay, that's perfect. Here, let's get rid of this. And the auto dock. Auto surgeon. Okay, it just needs one space. Kind of just squeeze it there. Oh, that's funny. It could just be like right here. I might just move that then. Okay. Get rid of this. Frees up a little manpower. Gives me a nice variety.
New objects are available for purchase.
A giant magnet trap. Oh, it's smaller. Okay.
Object has been ordered.
Put that there. Auto surgeon. And I'll put it right.
Object purchase order confirmed.
It's fine. Oh. Where are we at? Yeah. Alright, so everyone's plotting, right? You're not just trying to steal and waste my time. It'll be slow going. It's like, oh, god damn. That brings up the heat like nothing else. Alright. I didn't think about that. Oh my gosh. I did not think about that. He's gonna death me. Saw blade trap. Whoa. Slice and dice. Okay. That might be kind of cool with the magnet. Yeah, I might set up something like that. Like, let's see. Somewhere maybe in this hallway. Yeah, I'm gonna probably redo this whole trap area at one point soon enough. I really want to see this guy work, though.
High security door breached.
He's so still. He should be like moving or something, like breathing. I don't need to breathe, but oh. Get away! I don't think we even unlocked anything yet either. Could be it just needs more time, but I'm gonna see soldiers. I just know it. Let's just pull out now and hope for the best. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. That was fantastic. This heat level is brutal. Absolutely brutal. But leaving it into 2 is manageable. The most I think I get in 2s are like burglars and stuff like that. Important note I should bring up. So, I found a really interesting kind of bug. Because I lost biochemist and physicist, it grayed out this area, but my demand for them was still locked in, so I couldn't lower my demand and raise my demand for workers. So I actually had to kidnap a scientist in order to reactivate this track so I can lower down my demand for them. What ended up happening was, like, I could only have 90 soldiers, even though I had a capacity of 100, 90 minions, because I only had a capacity for 100, because I had a demand here that I couldn't bring down. So be careful with that. You could actually break the game like that easily, by if you had like this maxed out demand here. Like if you put 99 here, and then lost your entire science track, you could be stuck with one worker. And you're not getting anything with one worker. It's pretty unlikely for you to, really do something that dumb, but it could happen, technically. Alright, it's the same thing. It's just slightly different. Well, it's a 3, 4. The time's reduced because I have scientists here, that's why. So it really makes no difference. Interesting. I suppose it depends, like, if I don't want to deal with heat from certain people. Another thing I gotta consider also is if I keep building my notoriety up, there's going to be a point where a new agent will activate. And once that happens, I'm going to have 3 agents on the field bothering me, but I only have 1 I can take care of. And that depends if I can capture her or not. It's problematic, to say the least. I'm going to hold off on the mission until I can capture her. Yeah, I might switch it to just gas traps. I might just do a big focus on knockout gas. Don't be stupid in here around these things, man. Come on. Ugh. One guy I don't want on the islands here right now. This guy's always going to be a pain for me. It's going to take a while before I can do the mission, not get rid of him. The thing I notice is I see some loot, like this. I don't remember if I stole this or not. But I do have the painting I can steal again. So I'm fairly sure I can still steal works of art and all that again, like loot, but I don't know about uber loot. So I may actually be out of luck in terms of Uber loot. Regular loot, it depends. I'm just gonna have to scour around, you know, to keep searching for them. But it could be that I just don't get it again, which is a real shame because I lost most of the Uber loot from just being robbed by a Marina and a Jet-Chan. I hate you, Jet-Chan. I hate you with a fire and a fury.